Well. Hi, hello, my name is Kendra. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today, I actually have a little Nuuly review, Nuuly haul for you guys. It's been quite some time. I recently took a trip to New Orleans and I got a Nuuly bag so I would have some outfits while I was there. Everything slayed so hard and I was like, you know, I wish I could share this with someone. It's almost like if I had a YouTube channel where I gave my reviews and opinions about things that would be really fun and really cool. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to show you guys what I got. I have tons of photos and a couple of videos of my time and my outfits there where I wore everything, and it was amazing, beautiful, loved it so much. I usually only get a Nuuly box if I'm like doing something. I feel like I could justify the $90 for 6 pieces if it's like, okay, I'm gonna have these for a month and I'm gonna be on vacation and like taking photos and doing stuff, but I don't just usually have it all the time. Let's hop into the video. Do people still do that? I will say I bought one of the things. I'll show you when I get there, but I liked things in my box so much that I was contemplating buying multiple things. And the things you buy are usually a little bit discounted, and depending on the discount is like, am I going to do that? And one of them was such a good price that I did. Other ones I wish, like this beautiful little number. I will obviously insert clips. I wore this multiple times. So I wore this on Easter. I wore this on just like a day out when I was on my trip. I got it in a 2X. It's this tiered floral skirt, has little eyelet lace detailing on it. So perfect. And it has like buttons and some stretchy ruching in the middle of the dress. Hopefully it's not too blown out. I'm so sorry. The only thing I will say, if you are a busty gal, like I said, this is the 2X, and I would say I have a normal chest size, maybe normal to on the small size for the size of my body. So if I'm normally 2X in a dress, bust usually fits, not usually a problem. It was close on this one. I was showing a little more cleave than I usually do and that I'm usually not as comfortable showing. So, you know, that is one thing. You kind of have to have the right bra, and then you also got to be okay with them showing, because this does kind of put them well out and on display. Also, it has this beautiful little flutter sleeve on the side, and again, arms are out. If I'm having a good self-image day, doesn't matter, who cares? But I will say that, like, if I'm having a not so great self-image day, maybe I put a cardigan on, you know. But I just thought this was beautiful and perfect, and it's like casual enough that I felt fine like walking around out in the daytime in it, but also a little bit dressed up enough that I felt like very Easter-esque, like I didn't feel underdressed for the Easter brunch that we went to. So, and this is just the straight up Anthropologie brand, 2X, fit beautifully. Loved her so much, and she's quite comfy and breezy and airy. There is a lining underneath as well, so you're good. You don't have to add an extra slip, nothing like that. I think I wore that dress on kind of my first day there. On my second day there, we ended up going to Brennan's. I think she's called Brennan's. It's like a brunch spot, super cute, a very like popular, notable place in New Orleans in the French Quarter. It was so good, and I took a few little photos in it, and I felt like I was in, you know, my southern mint julep dream. Did have a mint julep. Guys, it's gross. No one was gonna tell me a mint julep's not delicious and amazing. Who's gonna tell me that it wasn't amazing, delicious, and great? That was a surprise to me. Didn't realize that mint juleps were like straight up bourbon and muddled mint. I could have learned that by some research, but I thought Princess Tiana, Princess and the Frog mint julep, it was disgusting. But I did drink it because I'm a real one. Doing this a little bit out of order. The next thing, you'll be able to see these much better in the clip. These are a super wide leg pink pant. These are by Pilcrow, designed in fila, whatever that means. And I got these in the size US 22W. Now I will say, y'all, these stretched out a ton. They were super comfy. I got these to be my kind of travel pant. We did road trip there, 8 hours from Texas, road trip. And it was great, it was fine. These were super comfy. They look like regular pants, but they're super, my dog is eating. They're super stretchy. And I will say they're the kind of pant that kind of stretches out over time. If you don't love that, you love a more firm pant that kind of sucks you in. These don't do that. These are definitely more just like a casual, there's a lot of drape to them, if that makes sense. They do wrinkle quite easily, I think just like the color and the nature of this fabric. They're 44% linen, which makes sense with the wrinkling that I saw. 26% viscose, 26% cotton, 3% tensile, Lysol and 1% elastane. So that totally makes sense. They're very airy, breathable. They do stretch out a little bit. So that made it great for the travel pants that I wore on the drive. Not so great. Like, I think I wore them to brunch on Saturday because I just wanted something comfy, whatever. I threw them on, and walking around the city was just a touch difficult, but nothing too crazy. I just wore it with a little white top, and it was perfect, amazing, and beautiful. I loved these. I err on the side of caution to say size down, but I wish I had sized down to a size 20. If that tells you anything, probably not, because my sizes are a bit wonky now, but I did end up wearing my own shirt. The only thing from this entire box that I didn't take with me, didn't wear, was this shirt. That, why would I have turned it right side out? This shirt is another Pilcrow little number. I got this in a 1X, and it's just this linen. It doesn't look like much when I'm just holding it up, and that's how I felt when I put it on. It just didn't feel like something worth taking, and I had plenty of my own little white tops that I was going to pair with those pants that I ended up liking better. A lot of times when I'm shopping from Nuuly, I shop with like outfits in mind. So if I'm getting a top, I'm getting a bottom, vice versa, I'm getting a dress. Like, I try and make sure that I'm making outfits that I can wear together. So that's why I got this top. This shirt is 100% linen. That was one of the reasons I got it as well, because New Orleans is humid and hot, and I wanted to make sure that I had a lot of like breezy, like breathable fabrics, but it just didn't end up being quite right for my trip, and I didn't wear it. So didn't even take her with me. This dress was my absolute favorite from this entire box, and if you take one thing from this review haul situation, it's get this dress if you see it. So this beautiful dress that kind of looks like a two-piece. It looks like you have this knit white tank top over like a striped skirt or striped dress, but it's all one piece. I love when Anthro does that. This one is by, oh no, the little barcode sitting on thing. I think it's, say that's Saison. It's like something Saison. I got this in a 2X, and it was beautiful. I felt so pretty, and I don't know if the color just like very southern and lovely. I don't know. This was very breathable. I felt super comfortable all day. It is lined, so like on the inside, oh, you cannot see that at all. On the inside of the knit, it's not just like this knit fabric right on your skin. There is a lining, and then there is a lining on the skirt as well. So it's really just to throw on and go. You don't have to think about it. Pretty sure I even wore like a regular bra, just because the straps are pretty chill and wide enough that you can pretty much cover a regular bra. It was literally perfect, so comfortable, and yeah, I would highly, highly, highly recommend her. Oh, it is en Saison is the brand. Got it in a 2X. You'll be getting photos. I wore that dress when we went to A Court of Two Sisters. It was like, I want to say our first dinner there. I have one outfit left for you guys, and she was beautiful, amazing, loved her so much. I knew I wanted at least one outfit for kind of a night out. You know, we're two young ladies out and about. We were there for my sister's birthday, so I knew we'd want to go maybe to like a jazz bar or do something fun like that. So I wanted an outfit that was a little bit more nighttime. And so for me, something that makes me feel comfortable and like a little bit elevated, a little bit more nighttime, is a slip skirt. So this one, she's gorgeous. So this is from, I believe, just, yes, the regular Anthro brand. And I got her also in a 2X. I pretty much got everything in a 2X. And it is this black slip satiny skirt with these beautiful butterflies and like foliage all over it. It has little hints of brown. It is cut on the bias, which is my favorite kind of slip skirt. It gives you a lot of horizontal stretch. You can't really tell right now, but you get horizontal and vertical stretch, which makes it super, super comfortable and makes it kind of skim over your body in the most elegant, wonderful, amazing way. The entire time I was wearing it, I just felt very put together and adult and lovely. I would hope I would feel like an adult by now. I really would hope so. This is 100% viscose. Don't know. I didn't feel super hot or anything when I was in it. Felt completely fine. And I do think the pattern and color made it a little bit more forgiving. We were eating. I wore this on our last night, and we went to this restaurant called The Husky. So delicious, so good. It's not like New Orleans food. It's more like just like American, like gastro. If that's not the right word, don't hold me to that. But it was so delicious, and I ate good, and I didn't feel uncomfortable. I didn't feel AC kicked on. Didn't feel uncomfortable. Didn't feel like I was like really like constricted or anything like that. And they have the skirt in a million different colors. So if you're not into the black or you want something like a little bit more springtime, they had this in various colorways. I just got this because it was like a night out. And the last thing that I got was this little black top, and I got this to wear with the skirt, obviously. So I've actually gotten one of these before from there in just a different color and pattern. I knew that I really liked the fit. It's basically just like a very simple black tank top that now has deodorant stains on it, but don't worry, I bought it. And it has black ruching in the back that makes it super forgiving and adjustable to your body. Look at that. That'll fit you in many different seasons. There's a zipper here, but I would not dream of undoing that. You can get it on just fine. And these straps are just like self-tie straps. It does have almost like a little bit of a boat neck in the front, depending on how you tie it, and a lot of room in the straps to do whatever you want to do. Can't really read the brand. I think it's Court. And I got it in a 2X. It is 100% polyester. Don't care. There's a little bit of ruching on the side. I just think it's a super well-fitting, lovely basic to have in your closet. And I feel like obviously you can put a black little tank top with literally anything. And with this skirt, it was the perfect outfit to be out and about. I did a little slick back bun because it was so hot at that point, but felt amazing. A little black chunky sandal, beautiful, comfortable, cute, and really fulfilled my purposes in a 2X. And this was 77% off. So when I went to you like can review all your items and decide if you want to buy them or send them back, which I do still need to mail this back, obviously. When I went to do that, I saw this was 77% off. And it's usually like, I want to say over $100. And it said for you, $22. And I said, she's staying with me. So basically you just keep the item. And I'm pretty sure this had tags on it. So that's great too. Nothing was in bad condition. Yes, these are rentals, so like it could be worn before. I've seen like reviews sometimes where people maybe like find like a stain or like an imperfection or something, and you always want to make sure to write that and you review the box to send it back, because then they know to like look out and be like, hey, let's pull that out of the rotation. So that does suck when that happens. It's never happened to me, and girl, all these things were basically new with tags on them, and I loved it. This top is so cute. I love that so much. And if you're ever in New Orleans, the Husky has a second secret bathroom. That's where some of my photos are from. It was so cute. It was a full mirrored bathroom. Every single wall was mirrors, and it was amazing and beautiful and so cute. And you felt like you were having a little speakeasy photo shoot in this like secret second bathroom. So that was really fun and really cool. And that's it, guys. So Nuuly boxes always come with a return slip. So you literally just slap it on your package, zip it up, put all the stuff in, and send it back. I love it. I like being able to get especially high quality, high-end pieces that I probably wouldn't buy myself. I'm still just a corporate working girly, and I am not spending $170 on a dress. Like, that's just not, I don't know at what point someone is like, oh yeah, that's really easy and really fun to do, but I can't usually justify that in my everyday life. But I feel like for a rental, being able to get 6 pieces, wear the crap out of them for the month that you have them, and then send them back really works out for me. And yeah, I always get it for a trip. So I'll probably be doing another box I'm going on another trip to the lake in July for my birthday and 4th of July. So I will probably get another Nuuly box at that point. Yeah, and maybe you'll see me again for one of those. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, which you probably are, or if you're old and you saw a notification from me and came back, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I miss just being able to share some things that I've got and some things that I wore and outfits that I felt good in with you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, especially after it's been so long. I really appreciate you guys coming back for just a one-off video. Can't say I'll be super consistent and continue. I would like to, but yeah, it's a different season of life, and that's okay. But with that, please like, comment, subscribe, do all those nice things down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.